stakeholders in tourism welcoming the return of the grand celebration. Partners reopening a popular business in Port Lucaya, and scores turning out for Girls Con 2017.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
And welcome to Grand Bahama. This is the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition. Good evening, everybody. I am Ricardo Lightborn. Well, the government continues its effort to actually revive Grand Bahama's economy. The local tourism product is expected to get a major injection within the coming weeks and months. Well, tonight, stakeholders are happy about what's to come for the nation's second city. Let Sabrina Brown explain.
Grand Bahama's tourism sector is about to turn around with the return of the Celebration cruise ship next month and the introduction of a second ship by Bahamas Paradise Cruise Lines early next year. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism Charles Aubrey believes this deal is significant for Grand Bahama.
What is unique about this particular agreement, it provides an opportunity for stopover visitors. And we all know that stopover visitors spend more money than the one-day trippers. Stopover visitors spend about $1,400, whereas the one-day trippers spend anywhere from $60 to $70. Another key part of this agreement is to provide certain thresholds in terms of numbers that they're expected to bring to this island over the next 3 years.
This big announcement is no doubt good news for hundreds of taxi drivers who operate from the Freeport harbor.
We just want to thank the government. We believe this is a step in the right direction. The economy needs a jump start. So until the further investments come along, like the hotel, we feel if they bring in more cruise ships, this will definitely get the economy jump started somewhat.
President of the Grand Bahama Taxi Union, David Jones, says the organization is taking steps to ensure that visitors are given quality service.
We put a new exciting management team in place. We actually made an agreement with the harbor company. The negotiating team that we have in place now, they're very excellent. They're young, vibrant persons just coming in the industry, and we had to raise the bar as well. I just want to continue to tell the taxi drivers, take care of the tourists that come to Grand Bahama. Let's put our best foot forward at all times.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
And a group of business partners in the Port Lucaya marketplace expressing faith in the economy by making a further investment in a number of existing businesses. Well, the nation's leader was on hand this weekend for the reopening of one of them. Natalia Hall was there.
It was a grand celebration for the owners of Zorba's Cafe and Pastries Restaurant, Agave, and Zaza Mojito and Cigar Bar. The restaurants were celebrating two accomplishments. 2 months ago, Zorba's was faced with a fire. The restaurant was renovated and has now reopened their doors, while Zaza Mojito and Cigar Bar have expanded their space. President of Agave and Zaza, Noel Clark, spoke on behalf of his partners. He says they are truly committed to the growth and development of the island.
Our two family-owned restaurants, Zorba's and Agave, have been open for 26 years and 9 years respectively. Both companies have a combined 110 employees. During the recent economic struggles to our beautiful island, both companies have not downsized at all. In fact, we've expanded and increased staff, which is why we're here today.
Senator the Honorable Kwesi Thompson says this statement by the local business owners is one Grand Bahama needs.
We are open for business. We are not closed. We are alive and well, and we are kicking, and we need to send a message out that if we want investors to come back to Grand Bahama, we must show them that we have the confidence ourselves to invest in our own economy.
Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Hubert Minnis was also in attendance. He commended the owners for their dedication to the community and says the government is doing their part to keep the Port Lucaya marketplace alive.
We will continue to work to stimulate the economy of Grand Bahama. As I've said, the Bahamas cannot move without Grand Bahama. Grand Bahama is like an obstacle or headwind to the movement of the Bahamas. And we believe that we now have the formula to remove this headwind.
Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Natalia Hall.
And in other news, local pastors on Grand Bahama gathering to pray for Grand Bahama and the country as a whole. Our Shashina Roll has the details.
Many pastors gathered for the special prayer service for the Bahamas. President of the Grand Bahama Christian Council, Reverend Peter Pinder, says, with so many social ills facing this country, prayer is the only tool that can solve all the problems.
In the Grand Bahama Christian Council, we are concerned about the needs that face our people and our nation as well as the nations of the world. And so we have gathered ourselves together so that we could pray.
Prayers were lifted for various facets and organizations in the country. Leading the call for the clergy was Pastor Robert Lockhart of Calvary Temple.
But we declare that we have come short in the name of Jesus. And so we come to repent of the sins of the clergy. We come to repent in the name of Jesus for spiritual leadership that have come short in the name of Jesus. We come to repent for every pastor that did not, oh God, the Heavenly Father.
Minister of State for Grand Bahama, Kwesi Thompson, prayed for the government.
We recognize, Lord, that we don't have all of the answers. We recognize that we don't have the power. We recognize that we don't have the answers. But we acknowledge, Lord, that through you there is victory. Through you there is success. Through you we can accomplish the purpose that you have put us here to accomplish.
Apostle Rita Stewart says with the many challenges facing this country, the halls of the church should have been filled during the special service. Nonetheless, she says they will continue to stand in the gap.
We are those who are lifting up the island of Grand Bahama, the Bahamas, with all its favors, with all its faults, before the throne of God. And pray that God would hear us from heaven, forgive our sin, and heal our land.
Shashina Roll, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition continues right after this break.